Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Zagger-tastic stream. It is I, your friend, the one, the only Z, a single gutter Zaggard. And I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, noon, night, evening, whatever time it is for you today. We're joined with the Mythology Guy.
We're back!
We're gonna play Ghost of Tsushima.
And you've got the perfect accent for Ghost of Tsushima.
Well, you know, I'm gonna be 30 tomorrow, so I'm getting real old.
Yeah, you old fart. You are turning 30 tomorrow. And I am turning 30 in 2 weeks.
It's almost time for me to start getting them senior citizen checks.
I'm old
and Anyways, let's play some Japanese game.
Okay, Yosemite Sam over here.
Was this game made by Japanese people or Americans?
No, Americans. And it was highly praised in Japan, so they kind of nailed it. I told you, remember, because it was made by Americans, there was this one stupid, like, news outlet that was calling it cultural appropriation.
Was it Kotaku?
I don't remember. And meanwhile, in Japan, it was getting perfect scores. Like, some people, it's so ridiculous to get offended on somebody else's behalf. You don't know how those other people feel about it. Sometimes they feel honored. It's like when Kung Fu Panda was made, China was actually... I heard that Chinese companies were actually jealous that they didn't make it. They're like, this is actually really good. And I've made like videos on cultures that people have gotten offended on those cultures' behalf. Meanwhile, people from that culture are sending me messages like, hey, I love that you're doing videos. Like, it's like... Oh, the game probably updated, so this is probably... So now instead of pressing right for guiding when you swipe up on the touchpad.
Okay, my question is, why did they change this?
I have no idea.
Because in the time we've been playing, it's not like...
Oh no, it was changed well before, it's just when we played before the game wasn't updated.
Okay, that explains it.
Yeah. You can go talk to that guy. Oh yeah, we're still wearing the traveler's attire.
Wait, why is it saying...
Oh, because you're not tracking anything. You have to be tracking a mission or something.
Come on, win!
Shane, you're not tracking anything!
Win!
Go talk to the guy!
Oh, we got, let's see. Thank you for subscribing for 21 months in a row. Alpha, thank you for gifting a tier 2 sub to Serect74 and Garnock42. Yuki, thank you very much. How was my curse mask? It was winter.
Yeah, Christmas was nice. All right, talk to man in hat.
Have you seen the birds, Lord?
Yeah.
What birds are you looking for? The golden ones.
Oh, we're gonna make them into golden cutlets.
This isn't a mission. This is just a little tip for the game.
Oh, follow the golden burns.
Yeah,
which we've already
which you've already done. It's like in the Harry Potter game where someone tells you to follow the butterflies, and I'm like, you guys put in a whole game mechanic around one funny line from the second movie. Why can't it be follow the butterfly?
I think it's because that's probably one of the most memorable lines in the entire series.
But it just shows you how passionate the developers were. Like, I love that.
I'm trying to remember the controls.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Square is your basic attack, triangle is your heavy attack, circle is to dodge, L1 is to block, and pressing R1 is for your ghost weapons. Right now you have kunai selected.
And how many... Do you have to pick them up or craft them? I forget.
So you only craft upgrades, like ammo upgrades and stuff like that. You can easily pick up like new ammo off dead bodies and stuff. Typically.
Got it. And how do we summon our hearse again?
You press one. I think maybe try the left directional button.
Oh.
Yeah, you were clicking the left.
Yeah, because I call that I always think of that as the cross pad.
Yeah, and you named this horse Kage, which means shadow.
Yeah.
And what's cool about it is sometimes when Jin calls him, or gets on him, you'll literally hear him say Kage. As opposed to the other options, which were Sora and something else.
Yeah, it was Shadow, Sky, and I
water or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was water because it was Mizu. If now that you say that,
I could be wrong. I don't know.
I'm just gonna assume you're right.
So the Golden Temple is like a hub area. You haven't been to it yet. That's why it's random. If an area is gold, it means like you have enough currency to buy an upgrade there.
I'm
sure you can guess what question marks are. You've already done that, Fox.
There are areas where you can solve a riddle, and if you solve the riddle, you'll be renowned as a riddle solver.
Of course. Yeah, golden missions are story related, white missions are side missions.
Yeah, I'm just debating if there's anything I want to.
Because of the outfit you're currently wearing, I believe, like, you clear more map space as you walk around. The Traveler's Attire does that. And if you upgrade it, it'll do it even more. Anyway, it's good to be back, guys. Now it's time for me to read through the chat. Hype train. Ooh.
Oh, there's a hype train going on?
It would seem there is.
That means people are using the bits and things.
Nice. Thanks, guys. That's really cool.
What level is the hype train at?
1.
Sweet hoggers.
All right, Adele Bose, welcome. Happy affiliate anniversary. He lives. Toko says, nice to see you guys back. It's nice to be back.
It is. I cannot wait to slice through these damn
welcome,
invaders.
Direwolf, and thank you for the 21 months. Holy crappy-toly. Yuki, hello. Good to see you. Return of the King. Which one of us is the king, though?
Me. I am the king.
Very well. You're the king. I'm the god. Dear Lord, I'm older than both of you. Well, that just means you're full of wisdom.
It means that you're already getting your social security checks, right?
Yep. Alright, Yuki, thank you for the gift subs. I hope Surrect and Jurnok enjoy those. My Christmas was okay. I've already...
What do you have to do? Hold triangle and then release?
Yeah. You start holding it now, and then you release when he attacks you. Ooh, there he goes. First kill. Plus, it also refills your focus circles, so that's good.
How do you deal with shielded guys again?
Oh, one way is to, like, counterattack. Another way is to change your stance. To change your... Oh, yeah, see, it's telling you right now. So the game knew you would need this info. So here you go. You hold R2 and press circle to switch to that stance. Now, if you use your triangle attacks, they'll break through his shield. There you go.
And how do you heal?
Oh, press the down button. There you go. Alright. You don't have the stance that's good against spearmen yet, so you're just going to have to dodge and counter to break through their defense. Honestly, though, even when I unlock all the stances, I just keep using stone stance.
You cannot walk away from your shame.
Shane, will you end his suffering, or will you just let him keep
Pray
on crawling?
To the gods for your impertinence.
It's offensive that you would use that force. How dare you?
I am playing the role of a
Oh, there's another one.
Pray to the gods.
Which gods, though? They're Mongolian. Goddamn Mongolian!
Pray to
If you can do an offensive voice, so can I.
I never said you couldn't.
No, Christmas was nice overall. I went to visit my aunt. Wilda was with me, and we showed in our thank you video, yes, we are a couple. And Wilda was super supportive because my piece of garbage dad was there, and I just ignored him the whole time. He tried to talk to me, I ignored him. He tried to give me a gift, I gave it to my cousin. Screw him. I don't want anything from him, except maybe all the money he stole from me, but there's no chance of that happening. So, yeah, he, that was the only downside to my Christmas. But, it was nice to see my cousin, it was nice to see my aunt and uncle. They're all really good people. And my aunt, like, when I told her, hey, I don't talk to my dad anymore, she was like, yeah, okay. She knows him well enough to understand that. His own brother doesn't talk to him anymore. So, It's like just another person who doesn't talk to him. Alright. Anyway, so that's how my Christmas went. Nice haircut, thank you. It's been 84 years since the last stream. And these guys were just going for a leisurely stroll, and you chose violence.
This is Japan. The only leisurely strolls are in anime.
No, they aren't.
Yes, they are. Just not in those anime.
You know what's a great charm in this game? There's a charm you can get where every time you kill someone you get some health back. Really useful.
That sounds like a cheetah's charm.
Ow, you have to get kills in order to get the health. The main way to get charms in this game is by completing shrines.
Is by being charming.
How dare you. You should be ashamed of yourself. Yeah, you're just stabbing him in the back. He's just going, ah, hey, hey, hey. What was that all about? That's your legend growing.
Yes, I remember.
You have 3 skill points. You should probably buy some skills.
I do not need them. I am skilled enough.
There is literally no skill that costs more than 3 skill points.
I am the most skilled man there is. Look at these skills.
My lord, the Mongols have them. No time for that. I'm chasing a bird. I think that's where the bird was leading you to this guy. Or maybe not. Yeah, it was leading you to this guy. He was there, and then he ran towards you. You just ignored him. My lord, the Mongols have it. Shut up, bird!
Bird.
Bird!
Calm down. Who's been taken?
The invaders took our house. Down the road. My wife is there. With my son.
You left your family behind?
What choice did I have? I'm no warrior.
I'll help them. Stay here.
If they're even still alive. I don't know, I don't remember. But this game has some side missions that do not end well, so I don't remember if this is one of them or not.
I'm guessing that's this.
Well, your mission is to rescue the family, so if they're not alive, you can never finish this mission.
Sometimes rescuing their soul is just as important as rescuing their lives.
I've been well. I spent my Christmas playing the remake of what? Oh, our Resident Evil remake. Okay, I got you.
How do you use the shadow again? Shadow weapons?
R1. I played this game's multiplayer a little in my spare time, because when we played it last time, I missed it. And one thing I remembered was I actually have a technique to, like, almost always get headshots, even though the arrow falls a little when you shoot. Like, it's kind of a funny cheese technique. You aim at the person's head, and then right before you release R2, you just flick the controller up a little. Like, if you want, I can show you at some point.
No, it's fine.
Alright. Fine. Don't use the perfect headshot strategy. Oh, I misremembered, by the way, there's only one other bow you can get.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like, what you have right now is the light bow. You can get a heavy bow.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But it's not part of the story, it's a side thing to get it.
No sign of the family here. Maybe outside.
I like how he just walks in and immediately, no sign of the family here. We've done what we can. So much for that.
Yep, they're dead.
Laundry. Still damp.
It's a basket, Shane. No sign of the family here.
What's the search ability thing again?
Oh, click the touchpad. I don't know if that's gonna help you a ton right now.
No, I was thinking...
there's a search area. Oh, blood. I'm sure this is fine.
A lot of blood. Someone was killed here.
The question is it the mother or the son?
Bodies were dragged, thrown in the water.
Sad.
A child's toy. His family didn't survive. I should let him know.
I figured.
Thank you, Sucker Punch, for the literal sucker punch to the gut.
My lord, did you find them?
Angry intake of breath.
Family.
That intake of breath was very passive-aggressive, Jin.
Why didn't you save them? I ran. Like a coward. I should be dead too.
It's not your fault.
Oh, I saw Godzilla -1.
Oh yeah, Claire told me.
It's good.
Help those in need.
It was so refreshing to see such a good film.
I mean, I personally prefer when Godzilla's the hero.
Oh yeah, like, you know, as a big Godzilla fan. But it's fun to see that version here.
Yeah, it's good to see the villain one. Why is it called -1? Is it because it's a prequel?
Yeah, I didn't know why it was called -1 either. People said the reason they think it's called that is because after the war, like, Japan was basically at rock bottom, 0. And then this fucker shows up, so now they're at -1. Like, that's how bad things are, I guess.
I guess. Sure.
I guess, yeah. I still think there are better title ideas.
My personal thought
maybe
was,
it's a Japanese saying.
Maybe. My personal thought was that it's a prequel to the original.
Oh yeah,
Godzilla.
you could say that. Yeah.
So it's 1 year before.
Could be, yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure the original Godzilla was supposed to take a few years after the war as well.
Yeah. Man, a lot of gift subbing going on here. Burns, thank you for the gift sub. Burns,
To on the right.
Yeah, shit.
To Ferndex, Adelbos, Arctic Krill, and Master Grit. Thank you.
Holy crap.
Welcome to becoming dragon. Oh, a bird. Must
You can
follow.
both be kings, just form a diarchy. No, there can be only one.
I did not know that was a word until now.
Sadly, Andrew, according to Zaggard, I have no wisdom. Wow. Okay.
What is wisdom but the ego of old people?
Then you must go to Mimir for more wisdom. Susano, protect me. I love
Kill
the
these
little...
people.
A fearsome warrior. He demanded I tell him the tale of Shigenori's.
The Heavenly Strike is great.
When he didn't hear the answers he sought, he flew into a rage.
This is a mythic tale.
What did he want to know?
I am not sure, my lord.
Tell me the story.
It's a type of side mission that gets you like a new technique or something.
From a tail.
When Tsushima
Well, you have to do the mission.
A strange and terrible thunderstorm swept across our island. Wherever
I'm pretty sure all the tales in this game, though, are made up for the game. But they do have roots in actual Japanese myth.
and destruction, moving too quickly to be stopped.
For example, these are Raiju
Knew only
from
one
Japanese
man
myth.
who could possibly stand against the lightning beasts. Shigenori, the fastest swordsman.
Also known as the Flash.
I was thinking that! You fucking asshole! You beat me to it.
With years of practice, he had created.
Considering the fact that Flash can travel through time, I wouldn't put it past
Yeah,
DC.
he went back to Japan to save them.
Shigenori.
Because the lightning beasts are actually the reverse Flash.
In Komatsu, where the sand would
this guy supposedly fought a bunch of Raiju.
Turn the sand
Raiju are lightning minions of the god Raijin. They're often shaped like wolves, but they take the shapes of many creatures.
faster than they could move. As the
Including
final beast
manatees?
They also are very likely the inspiration for Raichu, the Pokemon.
Shigenori,
That would
had
make
a
sense.
life of seclusion.
It's funny because originally Pikachu wasn't even going to be the main mascot.
I know, yeah.
Skilled, proved worthy of learning the heavenly strike.
That's why a lot of Pokemon fans say if Nintendo could go back in time, they would have never created Raichu. Because Pikachu and Pichu are super popular, and then there's Raichu, which is like, yeah, he's
I
cool.
like Raichu.
But it's like, you know which two are more popular.
I remember I used to be like, do people not like Raichu? Then I found out Wilda doesn't like
Sounds
Raichu.
dangerous in the wrong hands. Which way did he go?
I like
The
Raichu.
woman fled toward
I also
the
like
north.
Alolan Raichu.
He chased her.
He'll answer for what
He's on a surfboard.
Alright, so, because we talked over a lot of that, I'll give the breakdown. Supposedly, a long time ago, a bunch of Raiju, lightning demons,
was able
were attacking Tsushima. It's pronounced Tsushima, which is pretty cool. And yeah, this dude showed up, and he was the fastest swordsman in all of Tsushima. So he used a technique called the Heavenly Strike, where you would strike so fast it couldn't be avoided or blocked. And he took them all down. It became a technique that was passed down through the ages. Only certain people know it, and now there's some guy trying to learn it, and he's killing people in order to get the information as to who knows it and where he can find out.
Ah.
So now you're trying to stop this guy, basically. But, you know, might as well learn it while you're at it. Oh, are you actually going to buy some damn skills? Now, in my opinion, you want to start with the samurai skills. No. Okay, no. Oh, well, yeah, maybe your playstyle is going to be a little different. I will say, by the end game, you will get enough to buy every skill.
Yeah.
This isn't one of those games where you have to, like, be careful what you choose. Which, this is how I prefer it. Just let me have all the skills.
There
by
are
the
some
end.
games where I do like the idea that you have to pick a skill tree.
It makes sense if it's like an MMO or something.
Yeah, MMO or like a game like Fallout, because there are so many skills to learn. But when it's this many, it's like, I don't mind learning them all.
Yeah. Especially because it feels so good to have all the skills in this game. Alright, so you've given yourself the revival technique. You can still buy another skill. You still have a skill point. Okay, don't. What do you want me to say? You fucking asshole.
I'm dying.
Good.
Stand on streak. After a successful standoff, one enemy will rush it and open themselves.
Thank God, all these subscriptions. Thank you very much, Burns. That was very nice of you. Direwolf said, I prefer enthusiastic walks at night rather than leisurely strolls. Last thing I told you about my Power Ranger ideas is the Temporary Black Ranger got heavily under. Okay, thanks for the recap there, Toko. Samurai killing random travelers is actually quite accurate. It's called Tsujigiri. Yeah, that sounds about right.
My lord, so many slaughtered.
Yes,
Oh,
it
I
was
didn't
me.
think you were going to say slaughtered. I thought you were going to say so many
I
hormones.
know who he is.
Yes, I do have that many hormones. I stole them all.
He fought for the Yarikawa clan. Would you recognize him?
I'll never forget that leer.
Are you still doing the...
That means he
mythic
lowered her defense. He used Leer.
He used Leer, damn it, and it was super effective. No, Shane, he didn't lower her defense fell.
Oh, you're right.
It fell down on the ground. Look at her defense. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Yasuhiro was in a hurry.
This guy's a Yarikawa warrior.
Oh, the horse tracks. Are they... horse feet or sheep this way? So
Yeah,
it's this.
just go.
What more do you know of Yasuhiro Koga?
Only that he was a retainer for the Yarikawa clan years ago.
After the rebellion was crushed, the clan was dissolved and retainers dismissed.
Rumor says he left Tsushima, but when the Mongols attacked, he returned. From where? I'm not sure.
It doesn't matter. He cannot be allowed to live after what he's done.
Yeah, kill him. Kill his ass and maybe his penis.
Only his penis, not his peni.
I said ass also. God, you forget that I have already been inclusive in my genocide.
First, you're gonna kill his donkey, and then his mushroom farm.
Who calls a mushroom farm a penis?
It's more so that people will call penises mushrooms.
I know, so your thing doesn't really work.
It works. Just
That's what she said.
Oh, dude. You just need a special blue pill first.
Mongols.
Are you going to stand off or stand on? You got to pick a... How are you going to stand? Bitch, I wrote stand. As Eminem would say.
Assassinate them. How do you distract again, or?
Well, the only way to distract... One way to distract people, I think, is to fire an arrow somewhere. But, there is a ghost weapon you can get later where you can literally throw wind chimes to distract people, but you gotta level up some more for that. Also, there's plenty of good vantage points to start shooting people if you want.
I want to study the Sora.
Alright, I'll catch up with the chat while you're doing that. Basically, a samurai warrior that tasted their... I think you mean tested their swords by killing random people they encountered while traveling. Yeah, I remember that from... there's this movie, I think it's called The Blind Swordsman, where that shit happens. I remember I loved that movie as a kid. I thought it was so cool. I actually should probably rewatch it. Large blood stain. Jin, someone must have been killed here. Me, must be that time of the month. Yeah, this ties into what I said about hormones earlier. Thanks for following Oppenheimer, or Oppenheimer. I don't know how it's pronounced, but thank you.
Oppenheimer.
Thank you, I am become death. That's just how I'll refer to you. I'd be looking for a floating woman's head. Oh dear. The mythic tales were my favorite part of this game. They tell cool stories and give you good abilities. Yeah, I really like the mythic tales. You know what I think would have been funny in this game? If you had one mythic tale that's just so obviously a lie being made up by some swindler.
That would have been cool. You see nothing. I am invisible.
Seriously, those female vampires that remove their heads terrify me. Oh, are you talking about the Penungalam? Like, I think you're talking about that. Thanks for following, Jones boy. I think the Nikusui is scarier. Oh, you're talking about the meat sucker, right? Vampires that feast on flesh instead of blood. Not by chewing it, they suck it out like a spider. Yeah, you're talking about the meat sucker. Mongolians. Thanks for following Murph Place. Hey, we're getting some new followers. That's nice. Murph Place says, hey man, big fan of your channel. Will you be making a video on the Percy Jackson show? Thank you very much. And yes, I've already made 2 videos on the Percy Jackson episodes so far. After we finish this, we're gonna watch the newest episode, and then I'm gonna go home and make a video. If you want to see our raw reactions to the episodes, we've got footage of that on Patreon.
Well, the first one.
Yeah, the first one, and you're gonna send me the second one, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna send you the second one.
Yeah, and we're gonna try to record our reactions to the 3rd and 4th one, but we'll see how that goes. And when the show finishes, I do plan to make, like, some kind of video on the show overall. I'm not sure whether to just make a plain, like, review video of the whole show like what we did for Lightning Thief and Sea of Monsters, or do a comparison of show versus movie. Do you have any thoughts on which would be a better idea?
Not in the middle of a fight, I don't.
I think you do, though. You couldn't revive because you didn't have resolve.
Yeah, I realize this.
You chopped your head off. It was very rude. He did it Anakin Dooku style.
Huge wish. Son of a bitch.
I think there are vampire heads in Japanese mythology. I forgot their name. Vampires who remove their heads? It sounds like it could easily be in Japanese mythology. If there are, I don't know the name. I'm waiting for it all to be out first. However, I have watched season 2 of What If. Oh, cool. I'm currently watching season 2 of What If. Some episodes I kind of like. Some episodes I think are just ridiculous. And there's episodes where it's like the concept is really cool, but you're rushing through it way too fast.
I haven't watched season 1 or season 2.
What If is a very hit-or-miss show, in my opinion. And even the hits aren't high hits.
That's because What If is basically what the comics already do, which is just another universe where
I know what it's doing. The main problem with it is how fast they have to go, because they get like 30 minutes per complete storyline. Because each episode is the entire story, so like it's an anthology. There are some that work pretty well. Like, I think the Doctor Strange episode is one of the better ones, honestly. And it's because they don't have to establish, like, a completely different, like, everything. There's just one thing happens to him, and he tries to find a way to fix it, and that's the whole episode. So that has enough room to breathe. There's no shield guys here, so changing your stance isn't really going to do anything.
I was trying to throw kunai.
Oh, you were trying to throw kunai, but you were pressing R2 instead of R1.
Yeah.
You think we should stream God of War Valhalla at some point?
I don't know what it's like at all, but I am not against it.
I think people would like that. I've already done a video on it, but it's still really fun. It's a roguelite.
I mean, I'd be down, because I haven't played it at all.
And it's a free update. You don't have to pay anything for it. It's kind of amazing, honestly, that they just gave that shit away. And there are still people who are, like finding reasons to be like, no, it wasn't a pro-consumer thing that they did. I'm like, okay, in what way is this not pro-consumer? Like, the game was already successful, and they're like, well, they're doing this to sell PS5s. I'm like, okay, well, they're doing it the right way, giving more value.
Working with the Mongols?
Yes.
See, the definition of pro-consumer isn't that it only benefits the
It's
consumer.
not that they're literally just gonna, like, treat you like a charity case.
Yeah.
It just means you're going to get what you pay for.
Or get more than what you paid for in some cases. But,
yeah, like...
Because technically, it is more than what you paid for.
Yeah.
It's not a whole bunch.
It was... God of War Ragnarok was already completely worth its price tag, and then they threw this on there. So, what is there to complain about?
The only people I can see arguing it are the people who didn't like God of War Ragnarok, and it's like, well, if you didn't like it, then... Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't like it, then fine. Yeah, if you don't like the narrative, that's something we can talk about. But you can't call it anti-consumer.
Was I not supposed to go up here?
Well, you're supposed to search the watchtower. I think you need to... Yeah, I think they want you to look at the lower floor. And then later they'll tell you to go to the higher floor and search there. Wouldn't that be funny?
White leaves, like those bleached by lightning in the tail. The Mongols have their own version of Shigenori's tale. Maybe he wanted to compare it to the musician's version.
That's an interesting idea. Taking multiple different versions of a tale and seeing what's right.
Dueling ring. He's looking for it.
Speak with the woman.
That's her name, the woman.
That sounds like a title from a
Sugira is looking for someone who can
a very biopic kind of movie.
Yeah.
Or not biopic, but
There are trees like that not far from here.
artsy film. That's
Yeah.
You've helped enough. Get to safety with the others.
Thank you.
you still haven't seen Oppenheimer, right?
I hope you punish that.
No, I haven't seen Oppenheimer.
It's a good watch.
I hear it's a good watch, you know.
Need to find
It's just, it's not a movie I'm in a big hurry to see or anything. If it's like on one of the streaming services I use, I'll probably watch it.
It'll probably be on Max soon.
Yeah, probably. Dude, you missed some resources you could pick up. Right there. Might as well get it. You're just not gonna pick it. Do you want to be able to hold more arrows? I guess
I
not.
am a man of the sword, not a man of the arrow.
There's also some supplies over there. You missed it. Stop running. Just stop. Why do I talk to you? That's not your horse.
That wasn't... Okay, that happened.
See, now you have enough supplies for an armor upgrade. See what picking shit up does. When you see tents like this, you typically want to go in because there's almost always something to pick up. Oh, fuck
yes.
you.
This
Oh,
spear.
go
The
fuck
look of
yourself.
this spear
You
is
fucking
beautiful.
annoying ass piece of shit. Why do I come here?
You come here for the content, baby. The content.
I stayed for the verbal abuse.
Yeah, that's what content is, you fucking numpty.
You filthy animal.
Did I just bow to a tree?
Yes. You pressed the bow button.
I was trying to do the wind button.
Okay, so bow is swipe down, wind is swipe up. Have sex with Tinder date is swipe right.
Well done.
You need to understand the swipe system.
For the white leafed tree. Is it up here? The tree will teach me. Was I here already?
I don't know, were you? Ah, there's a way around. Where are you right now? Are you at a shrine?
Yes.
Well, there's a way to find out if you've completed it already. You look at it on the map.
I think I have.
Well, open up the map and find out.
There's free yew wood. And
I don't think you've been here since there was yew wood there, and there's bamboo down there. I think you would have already gotten those. By the way, there are way more resources throughout the game than you need for every single upgrade, so don't freak out if you miss one here or there.
So you're telling me...
No, don't descend!
Ah.
Wait, the fact that descend was an option makes me think you've already completed the shrine.
But I have to find
wait,
this...
but wait, zoom back in. Alright, is there a shrine symbol? Okay, yeah, you've completed it. Alright. So that's not too bad. So you just didn't pick up the yew wood last time? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Okay, so you're supposed to find a white-leafed tree. That's what you need.
It's gotta be somewhere in this area. Right?
I think you're only saying that because you're within the area it says it's within.
That is why I'm saying that. You are correct.
Well, I think it'll be easier to find if you get a better vantage point. And right now you're outside of the searching area, now you're back in it.
What are they saying in the chat?
Let's see. Do a comparison between the show and the book for Percy Jackson. Okay. Honestly, even if I just did a review of the show, I would probably compare it to the movies here and there.
You mean the book?
Oh, well, I definitely do the book. Yeah. Because we compared the movie to the book nonstop when talking about the movie. So, of course, I'm going to compare the show to the book. I actually just today put up a sketch comparing one element of the book to the show. There you go. There it is.
There they are.
There's a whole lot of white over there.
Yasuhira must have gathered leaves from here.
Imagine if the Mongols had burned this forest down and now no one can find the heavenly strike.
Travel to the white tree, bro.
Hey, Bahamut Shark. Penanggalan is the one that scares me. Yeah, fair. That's the Malaysian version of the Menangal. I found the Japanese vampire. It's called Nukekubi. It's a variant of the Rokurokubi, but instead of stretching their neck, the Nukekubi can detach their head from the body. They consume normal food in their human form and blood in their floating head form. That's pretty cool. I've heard of the Roku version. I believe it's in Neo at some point also. Grr, those evil companies giving me a free update to an already amazing game just to sell more PS5s, even though they sold over 50 million units. They won't trick me. I love you, Burns. Are you saying boo or booer?
This is talking about feint attacks.
Oh yeah, okay, so yeah. See, like that. That's a feint attack. The main way to tell he's not faking it is if, you know, he moves towards you. Like, typically, sometimes what I'll do is I'll look at their feet, because their feet almost never move when they do a feint attack. Well, thanks for finding the vampire, Baron. It's always good for us to learn more stuff. Oh, the aging burrito wants you to play the flute.
My name is not Yasuo. Also, where the fuck is that archer?
See, if you had bought a certain samurai technique, you'd be able to block arrows, but you didn't do. Fights like this are going to be a lot easier with the Heavenly Strike. We'll play the flute after this fight.
There he is.
We can't very much play it right now. Would be very weird. It's just way to confuse the enemy. He started playing the flute. Can you do a book versus show comparison like your inaccuracy videos? Ah, you know, we've actually talked about doing stuff like that for like the Percy Jackson movies and stuff.
Oh my god.
It might be a little differently styled, but we could maybe eventually try that. Right now, though, we have an inaccuracy video that I need to finish recording so that he can start editing it. And then right after that, you guys already know, right after that, I'm doing the Norse God of War game, the 2018 game. That's not a spoiler. I literally told everyone, you got the God of War 3 video to 1 million, thank you, I'm doing the Norse one now. I was already halfway through an inaccuracy video when that happened, so I'm finishing the one I was doing, and then we're gonna do the Norse.
Good, good. I like how I heard you talking about this with Claire earlier.
Yeah.
Where when you did your review of the first 2 Percy Jacksons, people were like, "Yeah, that's fair." And then
yeah, the first 2 episodes. Yeah.
And then the third one, the moment you said something about Medusa, everyone's like, "How dare you?"
Granted, not everybody.
Not everybody.
It's just like when I did my video on the first 2 episodes. Very good reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Like even people who like the show were like, yeah, I get it. I get what you're saying. You're right. The pace is kind of rushed and this and that. But then, yeah, episode 3, Medusa, suddenly there are people going, you sexist. How could you not like the Medusa part? I'm like, oh my god.
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't
it wasn't terrible, but I didn't really like it. Like it felt like they couldn't decide what they wanted to do with Medusa.
Yeah, that was the biggest problem.
All over the place. And some people are like, what, you want it to be like the movie? And I'm like, when did I say that? I want it to be more like the book, which is what I thought we all wanted.
No, now they want it to be like a Tumblr post. Oh, there goes the big shield guy.
Oh, damn, he started attacking really fast. Oh wait, I don't have the block arrows attack. Shit, I'm used to having that. Quick, kill the archers! I can't block their arrows. Okay, dealt with.
I think there's one more.
Oh shit! Okay. No! Oh god, I was fighting him! That was very rude of you, sir. Okay. Ooh, I'm back in the game. I'm back in the game. Barely. Oh, okay. Oh god, come on! I thought we were wrapping up.
This guy's easy to beat, to be honest.
There, that should stagger you long enough to die. Oh, okay, we're good. I did it. Yatta!
Fun fact, the Japanese VA for Jin is Zoro from One Piece.
I heard that, yeah.
That's awesome.
So he's a samurai guy. It's amazing how different he sounds. Or wait, are you talking about in the live action? It might be the live action. My introduction to One Piece was 4Kids TV. I think it was called Foxbox at the time.
Well, yeah, that was still made by 4Kids. There's the 4Kids, and then the current voice actors, I think, are the Funimation people.
Okay.
Because I don't think 4Kids does the dubbing for it anymore.
Alright. Now that we've saved this man, fuck his door. Fuck your door, sir. Oh, there's a guy in here.
Yeah, he was being tortured. You didn't hear that?
I just thought he was, like, he thought there were still people outside.
There will always be people outside.
Alright. Sorry about your door. That was kind of douchey.
It was to save your life.
Yeah, the door had to die.
Was a man named Yasuhira with these Mongols.
He wanted to learn
The game is older than the live-action One Piece, so yeah, it's probably not the live-action One Piece Zoro.
In danger. Where did they go?
his old training ground. A dueling ring on the Komatsu coast. Please, save him.
So yeah, his grandfather is the one who knows the Heavenly Strike.
And he never taught his son or grandson? They must be dishonorable.
Yeah,
not
kind of weird. Why didn't he teach his children?
They are not worthy to know my.
Well, maybe the grandfather's son was one of the samurai who died at the Mongol battle.
And what about this guy, huh?
Well, maybe he just hasn't taught him it yet. Could be. He seems young. He seems young and attractive and delicious.
Oh yeah, I heard about by the way, Andrew, you know...
Oh, wait, we gotta play the flute!
Andrew, did you hear about the Netflix One Piece?
What about it?
That they're making One Piece. They're going to.
We've talked about this, like...
No, they're remaking the anime.
Oh, that! Yeah,
The
you
One
told me
Piece.
that too.
I actually really like that they're remaking the One Piece for a few reasons. One, it helps people who are like, I don't really want to watch it because it's 1,000 episodes.
Yeah,
get into it.
they're making like a Kai version, right?
Yeah, which is really good because One Piece did come out over 20 years ago. So it'll cut out a lot of filler and the animation will be better.
We don't... Oh, shit, fuck. I literally blinked and he attacked me. I swear to God, that's literally what happened. Here you go.
You cannot blink in the middle of a battle.
We don't... But, like, here's the thing. Keep in mind, it is still Netflix and they make a lot of crap, so we'll see. And we'll also see if they even give it enough budget to look good. Record of Ragnarok's animation does not look great, and neither did Blood of Zeus.
The difference is it's not just Netflix, it's Netflix and Toei Animation.
Oh, well, okay.
So.
Could be. Oh, I see. For you, these guys aren't even here. Fuck you!
I got off
you don't have to deal with this bullshit.
It is because they are too scared of me. I am just too powerful.
Oh, you get a fox den. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, where's this? Oh, hello, fox.
Go follow the fox. Inari! Inari is a very tasty snack, and I would actually like some right now.
Time to get some unagi.
Today is another day where I forget to eat before coming here. I'm going to order some food.
Fair enough.
Stream will probably be over when it gets here.
We got a new charm slot. Feels good. You can now equip an additional charm. I mean, I only have the one, and... Can I get down? How do you get down again? I don't want to jump and die.
You can go back the way you came, then.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, this isn't a shrine with just the descend button. Well, actually, it is a shrine. It's just an Inari shrine. It's not a mountain shrine.
Yeah, where those mountain worshippers are.
Yeah.
Those damn filthy mountain worshippers.
Yeah, those bastards.
Bastardo.
Bastardo!
I always like games where you can pick up stuff while on your mount.
Yeah.
It's annoying when you have to get off, pick it
Yeah.
up, get back on.
And this is one of those games, thankfully. Oh, there's some yew wood there.
You are wood.
Yew wood is rarer than bamboo, so I would recommend picking it up anytime you see it. The rarest, I think, is waxwood.
That would make sense considering the fact that bamboo grows fucking everywhere in Asia.
Yeah, bamboo and supplies are the two most common resources, but supplies is needed for, like, every upgrade, so you don't want to miss it.
I like how it's
Plus,
just...
you can literally use supplies to buy the other resources if you need to.
Can your horse die?
You can always try to kill it. See what happens.
I don't want it.
Yasuhiro brought Mongols with him.
Come and fight.
Man, you're doing all the standoffs. You're not even Mexican. Western reference for you people in the chat. Oh, are you doing a standoff streak now? Did you buy that upgrade?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Alright, so another guy's gonna run at you, and don't attack until he swings. There you go. Alright, cool. I didn't know you got that.
It's under the,
You know, you could have stealthed your way through this. You know, for Mr. I Love Stealth, you have done, like, no stealth in this game. You've just been taking everyone head on. You should really buy some samurai upgrades if you're gonna do that.
yeah.
Also, you are wearing the worst armor to, like, fight hordes in.
That's what shows how great my honor is.
Okay, good for you. You should really do the Tale of Lady Masako to get some better armor.
What happened there?
Something. Hey, Bronze Age Mom! Medusa in the show confused me. They portrayed her as the victim and as if she'd been given a gift, but then they showed her killing innocent people, so am I supposed to feel bad for her or not? That's what I was saying. We were all over the place in the show. Like, first, it's a gift, then it's a curse and she's the victim, then she's the villain. Like, which one is it? And then people are saying, well, you know, maybe that's just the show trying to mislead you. It's like, okay, maybe it is, but I think there are way better ways to execute this. I'm not a writer, I don't know for sure, but it's just... If you're going to make this change, you need to do it right.
What has Yasuhira been doing?
There's the grandpa.
Killed by Yasuhira.
Investigate the duel.
It's fine, he was old anyway. Of course there's a thunderstorm going on when this was the tale of a guy who fought thunder demons.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Yasuhira Koga, the butcher of the rebellion. Time hasn't changed you.
You were a child when Yorikawa burned, boy. For 15 years, I dreamed of cutting Lord Shimura to the bone.
Really? You should see a therapist, then.
The old man taught me the legendary attack before I
Oh,
killed
This
You're
voice
lousy.
actor sounds familiar.
Show you.
Might be. Alright, an official duel. So no ghost weapons. Or archery and stuff. You need to rely on attacking, dodging, and blocking. You can change your stance, but I have no idea why you would.
Because I must move like water.
I love the duels. Oh, and in an update, they made it where you can replay all the duels if you want. So, that's kind of cool.
That's actually kind of a nice addition.
Yeah. Oh, he used the Heavenly Strike.
He's fast.
Ah,
It
that's
can't be blocked, it has to be dodged. So- You can regain focus by parrying and or landing good hits. Right, doing pretty good.
What are you waiting for, boy?
Not waiting.
because my first version of Samurai will always be Star Wars. Whenever they clash swords, I always think of lightsabers.
Did you hear what Jin said?
What?
He said, like, the guy you're fighting said, "What are you waiting for?" And Jin said, "I'm not waiting, I'm studying." Get what Jin's doing?
Yeah. He's studying the attack mid-fight.
Yeah. Jin is so badass. I really love him as a character.
I've got it.
There you go. That's the attack. He got struck by lightning.
He was struck by the heavens
Yeah.
themselves.
Heavenly strike couldn't save you.
Yeah. I think that is the idea. Yeah. Like he's a failure. He could not defeat the lightning as the guy in the tail did. But Jin still shows respect for the dead.
You deserve greater respect than this.
The grandpa.
Mm-hmm. But is he Uncle Grandpa?
No.
Do you know that
Yes,
show?
I
It's
know
so-
of it. I didn't watch it.
I
It
watched,
looked like
like-
crap.
Yeah, I watched one episode and I was like, what is this? And it's like, it's Uncle Grandpa. He's everyone's uncle and everyone's grandpa. And it's like, what, huh? What?
It's stupid.
No.
Right? Hey, your legend grows. Which
Perfect
makes
way to
sense.
end Rome.
Yeah, honestly, perfect. The people's hope. That's what you are now. And your health increases.
When do I become
And
the
you get to
people's
pick a new
demise?
ghost weapon. You can either get the black powder bomb, the smoke bomb, the sticky bomb, or the wind chime. Oh, you really want that distraction, huh?
Gods will investigate odd sounds.
I like you didn't even have a second thought about that one. Alright,
I am a
so
simple man.
I mean, yeah, you're really going for that stealth build despite using no stealth. That's a new sword kit. It doesn't change your stats at all, it's just for looks.
It's under gear, I'm assuming. Mythic Tales are now available. What are those?
It's what you
Oh.
just did.
Ah, that sort of stuff. Got it.
Yeah, and you press on the sword.
Oh, yeah, we have a new charm slot.
Oh yeah, you should equip one.
Minor melee charm. Attacks have a 5% chance to deal double damage.
Receive more health when healing. Okay. Alright. So, that's what you started with, and that's what you just got. Okay.
Hey, what are the different Oh, it's for the...
It's just both. It applies to both. It doesn't matter which one. Those little golden symbols under your sword and dagger mean there are upgrades that you can afford for them. But to get the upgrades, you have to go to a swordsmith.
Ah,
There's a swordsmith at the Golden Temple.
imagine having to go to a golden temple. I am no rich man.
Alright, so this is to swap between your bow and the wind chime.
L2 and then...
See, like, you can see in the bottom left your different ranged items. You can't pick it back up.
Why not?
Because reasons!
It's right there. Did it break?
Yeah.
What kind of shitty ass wind
No,
chime?
it's mad at you for throwing it, and now it refuses to acknowledge you.
Ah, yes, because everything has a spirit, right? Yeah. In Japanese mythology.
People can be a victim while being a horrible person as well. Yeah, I do agree with that. It's just like, I think they needed to, like, if they wanted to give Medusa that death, they really needed to put more time into it. Like, they needed to make it, like, more clear, like, if they wanted her to be a victim who eventually, like, had a downfall, they needed to show that more. But honestly, I don't like the whole she was a victim from the start version. That version's not even Greek. That started with Ovid,
Who was
Roman, and who was mad at Greece because he got kicked out.
Look at how fancy our sword looks.
And one more. It's still helping you out a little. Please do a review of the Steamboat Willie horror movie when it comes out.
Oh yeah,
it has nothing to do with mythology, though.
Horror.
Like, just because it is horror doesn't make it mythology. Like, if they tie it into something mythical, sure. Like, I would like to. I would have liked to review the Winnie the Pooh horror film, but there was literally no justification. I'll just tell you right now, that movie is fun bad with friends. We had fun watching it.
It's not fun bad alone, though.
No, no, don't watch it alone. Never watch a... Who is dumb enough to watch a Winnie the Pooh horror movie alone? Are you expecting it to actually be good? It's fun to make fun of.
Like the part when he just ripped that girl's shirt
Yeah,
off for no...
they just had tits for no reason in that show, in that movie. And it was hilarious.
Pray to your gods.
I remember during the opening, this is in the very opening, so I don't feel bad about saying, in the very opening they were like, and the creatures of the 100-acre wood were starving, and I said, eat each other, and then they did eat one of them. And I was like, oh shit.
The one they ate made me really sad.
But at least they noticed him. Thanks for
noticing.
There were rumors that Crunchyroll is going to remove One Piece because it's too damn long.
No, they're not. That's probably fake as heck. Because it being long just means you're on the site longer, which is what they want you to do. So
honestly, yeah. Gotta reflect on Strife. Shane, are you reflecting on Strife?
I am reflecting.
I'm not feeling your reflection on it. Characters don't have Wait, still liking the Percy Jackson show better than the movie, but they have a serious info dump problem. Yes, I agree. Yeah, and I do think the show is better than the movie. Wilda is currently of the opinion that the movie is a little better because the characters had more of a dynamic in the movie, and I can't argue with that. I really can't. But, yeah, the movie was really bad. Characters don't have chemistry as friends because they can't go 2 sentences without info dumping at each other. Exactly, yes.
That's why the biggest problem is that...
Wait, I want to hear your haiku that you
Close
gave.
behind the veil.
Peer through the mist, and we'll be weakened.
Oh, that was life-changing. Shane, have you thought of doing this profession?
It's not like I was given minimal options.
This is kind of funny, actually. Wait, close behind the veil. Peer through the mist and will be weakened from the fight. Okay, I'm not peering through that mist then. What kind of piece of shit goal is that?
Well, it's a poem about strife, so...
I know, yeah, like, avoid the mist. Don't peer through it. Well, I'm looking... Oh my god! I should not have looked through that mist.
I should put on that, where do I put in the headbands again? Is it outfit? Yeah, it's outfit.
Yeah.
Headband of strife.
There you go.
Actually, I like the red one better.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it too, but it really feels like it needs 10 to 13 episodes instead of 8. Yeah.
It also needs 10 to 15 more minutes.
Honestly, the episodes are only like 30 minutes long.
And there's no excuse.
And I'm so sick of the deceptive-ass timestamps. It's a 40-minute episode. 10 of those minutes are credits. It's like, what the fuck?
And you can't say... And when people say TV show budget, that makes me mad. What? Okay, you know what else had a TV show budget? Everything on frickin', what's it called? CW. Those episodes were all 35 minutes.
Yeah, and they had like 20-something episodes. Also, yeah, CW is horribly written, though. But, you know, here's the thing, though. You don't have to increase your budget to have your characters talk a little longer. Like, the set is already there. You can breathe in the sets, absorb it, and have characters have real moments. Your TV show budget is not an excuse for your bad writing. Like, you don't get to have just constant exposition dumps with no chemistry and then say TV show budget. That's not an excuse.
Yeah, it makes me really bad. What does it mean if I'm in Mongol territory?
It means there are hostile Mongols here, and you can clear them out to make this area not Mongol territory. And often if you clear the area out, then there will be merchants here and stuff.
Where are these Mongols? I don't know.
Oh, and plus you'll be able to fast travel here. So it makes the game a little more convenient. And they also, again, in an update, made it that you can, if you want, redo all of the Mongol camps and stuff. It's kind of amazing. Again, very pro-consumer this game has been, like God of War has.
No, you can't say that because it was just made to sell more PS5.
It just makes me all the more mad at NetherRealm, honestly.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's more WB's fault, but still, it's still bad. Because every update they've done for that... I've kept up with that Mortal Kombat game. Every update they've added has just made it worse, honestly.
Really?
There have been so much more added to the store. I told you they had their $12 fatality shit. Mm-hmm. And now they've got like a Krampus skin for Shao Kahn that's $10. And it's just more and more of this, and you know how they have that loot box system with it, which has a currency you can actually earn through gameplay. So you might think, oh, okay, well I don't have to spend the $10 on this Krampus skin because I can eventually get it with in-game currency. No, those skins, the ones that are actually really cool, it literally says premium store only on the skin. So there is no other way to get it, and it just makes me mad. So sick of it. You charged $70 for this fighting game and you can't even include good skins in it. So many of the skins are just recolors and it's ridiculous. And the combat pack was fucking $40. This is the most they've ever charged for DLC characters.
Okay,
and yet it's the smallest base roster they've ever had. since MK9. It's a little intimidating, but when you get the pattern down, it
XL
gets
square,
a little...
XL square, circle, circle.
So close. You only had, like... Hey, you did it! See?
I always get it on the second try.
Yeah, that was pretty typical for me as well. Hey, you resolved one.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
Mole resolved.
Yeah.
Because I cut the bamboo.
Yes.
I have resolved to murder all the bamboo people.
Now, this bamboo was no match for my resolve.
Okay, where are all these Mongolians, by the way?
Yeah, where are they, actually? Did the game glitch? You're not even supposed to be able to cut that strike until you clear out the area. Oh, wait. It was that... Go back a little. Are those the banners? No, in the room. Like, to your... Oh, okay. Clearing this out is story-related.
Ah.
Okay, yeah. It's a good thing I remember stuff like that. I just really loved this game, so yeah.
It's probably because it's supposed to be the first area you're supposed to clear out.
It's one of the early ones if you, like, yeah, do the story stuff. So, yeah.
And we've been not doing that?
Yeah, we've been completionists going around doing everything but the story.
So I finished a thing early. It's okay, I'll be healthier the next time I come in here.
Well, hey, it's good that you went there and did the bamboo strike. Leah is average as Annabeth. I completely agree. She's not the only character they race flip, but Clarice and Chiron and Grover's actors convey their characters a lot better than Leah conveys Annabeth. That's what I said in my review. I said the girl playing Annabeth feels the weakest out of the whole cast, basically. In my honest opinion. So I don't... And look, some people are saying, look at the cast in interviews and you see how that they have way better chemistry and dynamic. It's like, wonderful! That makes me all the more mad at whoever's directing this show.
Yeah.
Because it just means that the chemistry is there and you're not capturing it. And it doesn't... Look, at the end of the day, if that's not a justification for the show when you say, oh, but they're better in interviews. Great, the interviews are not part of the show. It doesn't fucking matter how you act in an interview if your performance in the show doesn't shine through. And to be fair, I said in my video discussing it, it could be poor direction. And if what you're saying is true, then it is poor direction and it's still a problem with the show. It's still a problem. So yeah, like, I'm just annoyed because this is my favorite book series and I want the show to be great, and yeah, like, it's infuriating a little bit. Honored another shrine. Oh. Yeah, they had Grover betray Percy rather than risk himself being loyal. I hated it so much, yeah. And you know, actually, the actor playing Chiron seems like, from like the two scenes he's had, he seems like he could be a really endearing guy, honestly. But they're not using him at all. They didn't give they didn't do enough with him and Percy having a bond before the camp.
Yeah, that's what I felt too.
They didn't have him and Percy have a bond at the camp. It's just like, oh, we need to get to this scene. Oh, we need to get to that scene. Go, go, go. The whole show.
Get up, I need to talk.
Get up off your lazy ass and give me a tip.
I know his name, but I've not heard of his exploits.
It's long believed the Ama Tadayori war granted him great power. That it would be disastrous should it fall.
Because we can't give the man credit for his own deeds.
It was only because of his armor.
And this armor.
Turns out his armor was made by fucking super aliens. And they gave it.
So she's giving you a tip on where to start another mythic tale.
Anyways,
I like how this game, like Red Dead Redemption 2, have rumors that lead you to missions and stuff.
Yeah, I like rumors.
It makes the world feel more alive. I always like that stuff.
Yeah, I didn't play enough of Red Dead Redemption 2 because I think I got about 2/3 of the way through and just didn't finish it.
It sucks. I I want to play Red Dead Online with you, but I can't. I want to play this online with you, but I can't. You keep sending me games to play with you. How about you play some of this shit with me? You have a PS5, you asshole.
Well, to be fair, I have Red Dead Redemption 2 on my computer.
You only got 2 missions in. Buy the PlayStation version.
No, I got more than 2 missions in.
Okay.
I got all the way to the big city. After
okay, so you're still in the early parts of the game. Like,
is it the early part when
you finished the prologue, basically?
No. I've already moved camp twice.
Oh, okay. No.
It's after the part where what's his name gets kidnapped.
Does Red Dead have fucking crossplay? Oh, the part where Jack Marston gets kidnapped. Yeah. Oh, okay. Actually, you're significant. Damn it. Start over. No, just get the PS5 version to play online with me. It's not connected to the story at all.
What are you talking about? The hobo guy I'm gonna make looks exactly like John Marston.
Fuck you.
The Mongols are taking it by force.
I'll see what I can do.
Jin, remember, you must save the sake mill. We need to get drunk, damn it.
I will remember these missions.
It's because this particular, like, sake production area is, like, the pride of Tsushima, so it would be good for the people's morale if you liberated
that makes sense.
Yeah, I get it.
Alcohol is important. There's a reason Prohibition failed.
Yeah.
Prohibition was one of the... You know why Prohibition happened? Because guys kept coming home drunk after work instead of coming home and spending time with their families, so a bunch of women rightfully got together and said, hey,
like,
don't do this.
They had every reason to be upset. The problem is you're blaming the wrong thing. It's like when you blame the video games for violence or the guns for, like, you know, like saying guns kill people and that shit. It's like what you need to do is you need to get your husband to stop fucking wasting all his time instead of spending any with the family. And banning the beer is not the way to make that happen. Oh, you didn't save that person.
I saved the other guy. He'll tell. Hey, you.
It's okay. That guy was the alcoholic husband who died anyway.
Tell everybody about how I helped you. Okay. Got any sake?
Thanks for following, Demetrius Taicho. You missed some comments after the ones with Jin's VA and One Piece. This game is older than live-action One Piece. No fucking. No, I didn't. Or if I did, I don't see them.
Just type them again if we missed them. Ah, another fox.
Who is Yasuhira? I didn't pay attention. Well, if you didn't pay attention, I'm not going to tell you. And I'm definitely not saying that because I don't know who Yasuhira is either.
At first I thought you were just... Well, you've heard it from him. He definitely knows who Yasuhira is.
Did you know that in extended PJO lore, Tolkien met Arachne and she expired Shelob in Lord of the Rings? I believe it. That sounds awesome.
She expired Shelob?
She
the
inspired Shelob, the giant spider in Lord of the Rings.
Ah.
You know, the one who got completely retconned in the Shadow of War video game. Great video game, but I know one really big Lord of the Rings fan, and she was not happy about that retcon.
What's the... How exactly was he retconned? Or...
She. Yeah, like, they made her, like, this more of... To describe it the way my friend she described it, she said, they turned Siren into some sexy siren character when she's... And I hate it. Like... I don't know enough about the Silmarillion to really comment on it. You didn't pet the damn fox!
I never pet the fox.
You son of a bitch!
I shall not ruin them with my
Why are we even on this journey if you're not going to pet the fox? Why even save Tsushima?
Oh, we collected 1 of 80 banners.
1 out of 80 banners. Collecting the banners unlocks new colors for your horse outfit.
My horse outfit?
Yes. What your horse is wearing.
Not my horror's outfit, my horse outfit.
What do you care? You didn't even pet the fox. You know what the fox says? Why?
No, it says ding 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 ding.
Shut up.
Ding ding.
Shut up.
Ding,
Shut
ding,
up.
ding,
You don't deserve any form of validation.
Ding ding ding.
Had this conversation with a friend discussing the Aeneid. Me. Then Jupiter says this to Hercules, friend. Why doesn't Hercules get a Roman? Oh, God. Name. Because Hercules is the Roman name. That's gotta be infuriating. Your legend grows. Ha! That's what she said. Thanks for following, Isakutor. Oh man, I really gotta catch up on the chat. Okay.
We're almost there.
What's your favorite mythology except Greek? Japanese, easily. It's insane and I love it for that. Please do it. I already answered the Steamboat Willie thing. There's always a reason for tits. Point taken. Reflects on strife. Her name is Eris. You know, I actually had that thought. Mickey's a mouse who can talk. Sometimes in mythologies, animals can talk. Coincidence? Oh, you're at the Golden Temple. Nice. Oh, there's a swordsmith for you.
There's a show I really think you should watch called Outlander.
You've told me this.
No, there's more to it because I'll wait for.
He recognizes your blade on sight.
Recognizable as a person. Lord Sakai, bring the materials I need, and I would be honored to improve such a fine sword.
How do you improve a sword after it's already been made?
You put little spikes on it. It's serrated now.
What does...
Well, each one is basically more damage. You keep upgrading a stealth build, which you don't use. Now you can't upgrade the sword. Sword would have been better. If you're gonna make all these stealth upgrades, actually use stealth, goddammit.
I will stealth. It's just the problem is, since this isn't like Assassin's Creed where it starts you in like a certain area and it's easy to figure out how to stealth, I have to think about stealthing, and then by the time I think about it, I've already started
fighting. Oh, fuck, I have to think? I'm out, man.
Lord Sakai! Hello, my lord. I was just remembering the words of my old master Saigyo. To cleanse the spirit, one must first cleanse the body.
He basically told me to take a damn shower already. He said, you're fucking filthy.
Later years singing in the hot springs.
But surely you agree his words ring true. The healing waters.
Have you been to a hot spring yet?
And shade from a red
yeah, we went to a hot spring. We found it by accident.
Yeah, so he's telling you about hot springs, even though you've already been to one.
I guess they want you to go to the Golden Temple first, or earlier on.
I remember, I think there's a story mission or something that basically leads you right to the Golden Temple.
It's good to see you. Gonjiro, right? You served Lord Nagao. He was a good man. I'm sorry we lost him.
We can't find him anywhere.
Humble household servant. So many of us here owe you.
Jin is such a likable character.
I'm afraid the fight for our home is just beginning.
Yeah, it turns out his dad was an asshole.
His dad was kind of an asshole.
And please accept these gifts.
I also like this. This is a thing that like makes you feel like you're helping people. Like as your legend grows and stuff, people leave gifts for you here.
Oh, that's nice.
May the kami keep you from harm.
Ooh. Like he says, like the people here like are giving what they can to help you in your. Well, go pick up the gift.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah, it's right there. So
I thought it just auto gave
it. So you got a new armor piece and 10 linen.
Let's see this new armor piece.
You realize when you get something, you can look at it by just pressing options immediately.
I can. Let's see.
Alright, since this is the only other armor you have, you might as well stick with it, because your broken armor has no benefits.
Well, we can upgrade this.
You can upgrade it, yeah, just you have to go to an armorer.
A guy who has multiple arms? A guy who makes
You can
arms?
also craft a bow upgrade.
This guy, I'm assuming. Oh, this lady.
I can make sure your bow is in the best possible condition.
Whatever you can do.
Then you hand it to her. This is already in the best possible condition.
Can you make sure that and my enemy's bows are the worst possible condition?
Yeah. Before every fight, she sneaks in and fucks with all their stuff.
She's like Angela in Aragon.
I really need to read Fork, Witch, and the Worm so I can start reading Murtog. But right now, I'm finishing up the Trials of Apollo series. I finally finished The Tyrant's Tomb. I've been halfway through that book for 3 years.
Which one is The Tyrant's Tomb?
The 4th one. And now I'm reading the 5th one, Tower of Nero. I'm trying to finish it so I can do a book review on the whole series because, you know, Percy Jackson's hot right now and everyone wants my thoughts on everything. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to finish this series so I can do a video on it. Then I'm going to go read The Sun and the Star. And then I'll do a video on that, and then I'll read Chalice of the Gods and do a video on that. I have them all. I bought them all. They're all on my shelf. I'm reading Tower of Nero right now.
You know what you should do every month? Just have a video of you, a 1-minute video of you reading one of the books. And then...
What is that gonna accomplish?
Just to show you're reading the book.
Oh, you have enough resources for an upgrade. Nice. You just picked up some iron that was lying around.
Where's the armor? Also, this bird wants me to go somewhere. Where'd the bird go? Oh.
He's going up there. Maybe you can follow that at another time.
Where's the armor?
I think... Is that the armor? Yeah, I think that's the armor. Talk to her. See what you need to upgrade.
I can repair all
there you
kinds
go.
of armor. Make it the envy of Hachiman himself.
Hey, Hachiman! Japanese god of war. He was always fully armored. That's one reason why she mentions that.
Makes sense.
He was also the Lord of the 8 Banners. He had 8 banners attached to his armor.
Damn it.
Now, because of the upgrades you've bought, you don't have enough supplies.
I need 100. I need 250 supplies.
Yeah. I like how it's just supplies. Just any random shit you find. That's for multiplayer mode.
Ah. I know the burb went up here.
Did it, though? Or did you go up here? Alright. Will you do inaccuracies in the Hades game? Eventually. Maybe when Hades 2 is almost out. That's another game that's going to take me forever to script, because I will have to literally go through all the dialogue in that game, and you can imagine how long that will take.
3 hours.
I'd also like to point out the fun Easter eggs, like in that game in a video, like with Zagreus and Dionysus being conflated.
Oh, another hot spring.
There you go. Now your health will go up. My father is a king. I have a wicked stepmother. I frolic in the forest with my animal friends. No, Artemis, you're not a Disney prince. That's actually pretty great. I love that. His father?
No, Sensei Ishikawa.
Ah, I wonder if he's ever relaxed in his life.
He's tighter than his boaster.
I like how the health upgrade looks so tiny, but when you get them all, your health bar is so fucking big. Like, your health bar is already significantly bigger than how it started. You remember before it was just long enough for 3 resolve?
Yeah. I also used to only have 2 resolve, I believe.
Really? I thought you started with 3. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm gay. I could be.
It could be you. You don't know.
If the boys can have 1-hour-long episodes, so do Percy Jackson. I agree. How do you feel about them releasing all of Echo at one time? They're gonna do that? Good. Yeah, I know you and I have different opinions on that, but I like it when the whole season comes out so I can just watch the damn thing. And honestly, with this character, I think they kind of need to do that, because this is a much more obscure character. So I think they're like, all right, we need people to enjoy this show now, so we're gonna dump it all at once, which I think
is that what they said they're doing, or is that just rumored?
I don't know, but I think that's what they should do for sure.
I disagree, because I think having it part of your weekly regiment really helps with memory of the character and events, and it helps make that show part of your weekly ritual, kind of like going to church does?
I think I actually like I think the opposite with part of the memory thing. I think when you like take a character people are not invested in currently and you release it week by week, people are gonna forget like within a few days what was even going on in the show.
I
Like
mean,
that happens with people. Like it doesn't happen with people like you and me who are really into like shows and stuff like this. But like someone like Wilda, for example, when we watch a show like that, I have to constantly give her a recap of what's been going on. Even in shows she's really invested in, sometimes I have to remind her of stuff.
Perhaps.
Like, I think with a show like Echo, a good way to get people to really enjoy it is to let them just, like, is to let that energy just keep going.
Lady Masako, warriors of Clan Adachi, is anyone here?
Alright, so this, I don't know if you remember, but the champion who got sent to fight the Mongolian boss, who just got burned alive instead of fought, this is his wife's place. Yeah.
I like how his wife has a separate house.
Well,
no,
it's both of their house.
No, I know the way.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's just. Yeah. I said his wife's house because she's the one who's alive right now. So Jin came here to ask Lady Masako for help because she's also a warrior. But there were a bunch of bandits here. Well, oh, sorry, not bandits.
Well, these are just personal guard and they jumped the gun.
These are just bad guys.
But just because you are a bad guy does not mean you are a bad guy.
Yes, it does.
Oh.
I am anti-bad guy.
Someone forced their way in. Naginata.
They destroyed her cooking spot?
And their family.
Yeah, she was making some fire garlic bread.
In this economy?
Ransacked.
Ironically, the economy probably does suck ass due to all the Mongolians attacking her.
We gotta keep this door.
Like how everything... I was about to say everything's all destroyed, but you're still making sure that door is in good condition.
Look, when she comes back, it'll be slightly
We
less...
gotta preserve what we can, damn it. This whole place is fucked.
Oh, is there more to check in there?
It would seem so. Shane, the door.
Oh.
It was the window.
They were trying to escape. Past the children through the window.
You got all that from that.
It's because it's a
Anyone survived?
toy.
They may have fled on horseback.
Yeah, all these kids always have toys. When I was young, we didn't have toys. We had jobs.
To be fair, these are rich kids.
I know.
Blood's dry.
When I was a kid, my dad sent me to work in the mine.
I love how the first thing everybody learns about samurai is all of them were rich landowners.
Yeah.
None of them were just average citizens.
Like, what's that one line from Holmes and Watson? In America, we don't have such dictatorship. All our decisions are made by a group of white landowning men. That was a pretty good joke.
That's like one of my favorite songs from Gallivant.
Oh yeah,
Build a new tomorrow.
They're like everyone gets a vote. Well, except for these people, these people, these people.
Except for the women and the children and the poor and the help.
And the Jews and the you-know-whos. Oh, the horse.
No. And then they're like, well, that's pretty progressive for the Middle Ages. And it's like, you're not wrong. Oh.
Lady Masako, it's me.
Oh my god, me! I knew it was me!
I am me and he is you. It's me and I am you.
And I'm about to whoop your ass, old man.
They said no samurai is...
How do you use the lightning strike thing?
Oh, the same way you used it in the duel. Triangle, circle.
You can just randomly do that?
It costs 1 focus each time you use it.
Lord Adachi died a warrior's death. Defending our home.
No, he didn't. He got lit on fire. But he's trying to not let her know that.
Why have you come?
The Mongol Khan has captured Lord Shimura. If your clan joins me, we can save my uncle and avenge your men.
Clan Adachi. is dead.
It was destroyed.
Massacred by our own people.
Oh. They joined the Mongols?
Traitors.
They did something.
Why would they kill those who swore to protect them?
I intend to find out.
I'm coming with you.
No, do not set aside your concerns for mine.
The family of samurai are my concern. I know what it means to be the last of one's clan.
He's such a likable character. I really like him a lot.
I cannot be responsible.
That's part of what probably makes this game so good, is that they wrote a well-rounded character.
Like, writing can really make or break any form of, like, story, any form of art with a story.
I think that's a big reason why you and I and other people who like the stuff we do have such issues with the Percy Jackson show.
Yeah, it's because you're not letting characters be characters. They're just exposition dumps.
And even more than that, Percy doesn't feel like Percy sometimes.
He doesn't. The stuff they have done with him as a character is not the way he is in the books, and I'm not enjoying that.
He's very selfless.
He was like the way Jin is in this game. Like, I like a hero who's a hero because they legit want to be one.
Like, he doesn't want to be a hero, but he always wants to do what's right.
Because they want to do the right thing, and they want to help people. That's what I mean by it.
And the argument, and there's an argument I've seen where it's like, but he's 12 years old. It's like, yeah, but Percy was 12 in the books. So what is your argument?
What's the excuse? Yeah, it's like, oh, you expect this from this character? Well, yeah, because that's what that character is supposed to be. This is where she buried her family.
Ah, I am here. Hey guys, look at this cool new sword hilt I got. Doesn't it look awesome?
Okay. Press R2 to honor the dead.
F to pay.
I was gonna say.
F in the chat, everyone. F in the chat.
So, yeah, okay. So the women were running off with the children, but they were caught and killed. So they're all dead. Even a baby, apparently.
All I could do was bury her with her mother.
This never should have happened.
My sister
They
should
Mabiki'd
have
that
been buried
baby.
with her husband in the north.
What the actual fuck?
But at least she's with family.
This game is fucked up, man. See, and another thing, like, when I saw that when I first played, I really wanted to help her get her revenge. Like, because that's some bullshit right there.
I want her to get the revenge too, yeah.
I care. Oh, yeah, this is what takes you to the Golden Temple. Yeah, this mission.
And it's like, have you been here before? No, first time, totally.
First time. I definitely didn't come here on my way to see you. I definitely didn't do a bunch of side missions before coming here. So, what do you want to say?
They will pay for what they did.
Every moment the killers walk free brings me shame.
I definitely didn't do a bunch of side missions before coming here. You know, instead of coming here right away, maybe in time to save your family, Lady Moscow.
If that was designed into the game, that would be a really cool.
Yeah, but it would be so stressful. Can you imagine? Ah, which mission do I do?
I would actually like that. I'm not gonna lie. I would like a game like that. Somebody get on that.
Telltale game or something.
Yeah. Like, doing side missions will make you stronger for the main mission, so it's easier. But if you don't do the main missions in certain
Shane, remember the pain you were having finding the armorer? This mission leads you right to the armorer. This is the game being like, here's where all this stuff is, and you're like, oh, I already kind of did that.
Yeah, let's go speak with the armorer.
I went around going like, where the fuck is this? So you have to talk to Sojin and talk to the armorer. He said the armorer was working on something for me. I need you to pick it up.
Did someone say someone?
Yeah, but I think that might be a glitch or something, because that happened during my playthrough too, and I never found the source of it.
Oh, that's the bow.
That's the bow person. You should be able to just follow the wind too. You need, I think. Up. Swipe up.
I was.
Oh, I guess the wind can't get in here. Never mind, I'm wrong. Okay, well, the armor is on the other side of that pagoda. You're playing the flute.
Between Goryeo and the mainland. They'll use Tsushima to stage more attacks.
Well, I should be allowed to play the flute.
Wait, isn't that the guy you saved in the first mission of the game?
You made it.
Oh, cool, he made it to the temple.
I came straight here.
And you can talk to him. That's cool. I like that.
I'm glad you got here safely. How was your little one?
Do you remember saving him and his baby?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
People didn't believe it when I told them a samurai sent us here.
Take care of yourself. And the little one.
The people here don't have much to offer, but we'll do everything we can to help.
I love little touches like that. Even if you technically don't get something out of it, it's good for the narrative.
It's just good for connecting you to the world.
Like in Jedi Fallen Order, where you could uncover like how this man died, like trying to save his family, and then later you can find his wife on another planet and tell her what happened to her husband.
Yes, oh, I loved that. That was the way they connected the planets in the Star Wars Jedi games is freaking great.
Right, so this is what was being worked on for Lady Masako.
It suits you perfectly, my lord. The quality
You're
is
wearing it.
incomparable. It will serve you well, but if anything isn't to your liking, I can always make alterations. All I need are the right materials.
I already know this. I talked to you earlier. So you're wearing samurai armor now. You're probably thinking this doesn't look that much like samurai armor. When you upgrade it, it will bulk up more, and you'll get new helmets when you upgrade it.
That makes sense.
Yeah. You upgrade it all the way, it looks like a very awesome
It
standard.
actually does look like samurai armor, because samurai armor did start very, it would mostly be made of wood or grass, and most of the armor was on the legs, because that's where they would aim to cut you.
Oh, you can actually see what it'll look like when you upgrade it, I think, if you pause and go to gear.
I would personally rather wait.
Okay, don't. Yeah. Fair enough. Alright, so now you need to talk to Sojin. Wherever he is. Alright, I'm gonna get back to the chat. The Mongols were frightened off by your bamboo cutting skills. That's funny. That bamboo had a family. You guys are great. I already answered the Hades game thing. Yuki redeemed crazy laugh. Do it.
It's supposed to play a
oh,
thing.
never mind. Okay. I don't know how your things work. I loved Red Dead 2 so much. Arthur's character is one of the best I've ever seen. Red Dead Online is fun too. I just wish Rockstar didn't abandon it. Yeah, it sucks. Already answered the Hades thing. Speaking of Red Dead, I'm a bit disappointed GTA 6 has a modern day setting. Feels too similar to GTA 5. Retro would have been nice. However, I heard rumors that there's going to be a new Mafia game that's going to take place in the 70s. That sounds groovy.
Well, GTA games always take place in the modern day, so...
Yeah, like, haven't they always?
Yeah,
like, I remember
always
GTA 3 being modern day, and...
It was just modern day 20 years ago.
Yeah. Yep, that's Sojin.
Oh, okay. It didn't have a thing about it.
Are you in charge here?
I think of myself as more of a servant, my lord. Please, call me Junshin.
I thought you were Sojin.
Made this temple a haven for our
Never mind.
I'll spread the word.
If we cannot make the journey, there are also camps around Ariake. I supply them with all the food I can spare.
That's good to know. I'm looking for one of your...
Oh, that's how you find Sojin.
A man named Sogen.
I believe he is sweeping the temple deck.
Thank you, Junshin.
Well, I believe he isn't. We can have different beliefs and still get along, Junshin.
I do kind of like I like that. Instead of just saying he's doing this, I believe you can find him sweeping.
That's where he always is. We never let him stop.
It is part of his training as a monk to sweep all day and night for 30 days.
A samurai. Alive?
Alive? Simba.
Clan Adachi was attacked. She is the only survivor. The Mongols. Traitors. Our own people. How horrible.
Oh, horrible. Your expression conveys true woe.
Group of armed men?
Not that I've seen, but my duties keep me far too busy. Please tell Lady Masako she's welcome.
Oh, my food's here.
How dare you eat in the middle of this grand story, you monster.
Alright.
You got the armor.
It fits well.
It belonged to my eldest, Shigesato.
It is an honor.
So she gave you her son's armor, because he's dead now.
He offers you refuge in the temple.
So my family's killers know where to find me. We need to move.
You think Sogen is behind the massacre?
He visited my home just before the assassins. The little bastard was their scout.
He asked me if I'd accepted Jesus as my savior.
So a monk.
Arrived from Kamiagata at the beginning of.
So a monk was involved in killing her. Interesting.
The plot to destroy.
Yeah, he killed her. She's dead.
Or killing her family, I meant to say.
No, you're ruining the twist, Shane.
She is a ghost.
Where is that monk?
Where could he be?
Leaving in a hurry.
Let's follow the wolf to his den. We can get down here.
How do you crouching it?
I like how
sight. No, there isn't. There's a little marker.
I like how the people are like, "We need food," and the monk is like, "It is not your hunger that is the source of your suffering." And they said back, "But we haven't eaten in days."
I knew he would panic, make a mistake. Now he's leading us to his friends.
Stay close.
I would call them acquaintances.
They threatened my manhood. You're a monk. You're not supposed to use it. Yeah, but I like having it. Sometimes when it gets dark and I'm all alone, I whisper to it.
I put a little hat on it. I call it Sammy.
I call it Sogen Jr.
He is my only friend.
I like how you can manipulate the camera so you can see around the rock, where realistically
he would not really. He's just looking. It's called playing third-person games.
You know, thanks for bringing me here, because you're bringing me right to these supplies that I would have just missed on the road.
Who just left that shit on a rock and pieced out?
He was eating lunch and he got attacked by bandits.
Hey, who keeps finding all my well-hidden supplies on top of all these rocks?
Okay, where'd he go?
Get out of sight.
There he is, being a little bitch. He's getting away, go. He's getting away by just standing there.
Trying to hide.
You're trying to hide. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
Let's get closer.
The old inn. This inn is very old. It's from September. I think you're supposed to go to where the marker is.
Yeah, I didn't want to start a fight, that's why. Oh, it is this, okay.
Da-na-na-na-na-na. You're gonna start a fight.
Masako's alive. She has a samurai with her. That must be who killed our men at the estate. You fools. Now they know I'm part of this. You have to find them. Keep your voice down. I'm going inside.
I'm gonna go inside and get a handy from the maid.
Those men slaughtered my family. Spare the monk. The rest can die.
The rest, they don't hear that? They don't hear someone just yelling that?
She's not stealthing. She just went right in.
I'll put that sword to good use after you're dead.
You guys look like little, like, common people holding twigs. You think you're gonna beat two samurai?
And plus, look at how fancy my sword hilt is.
Yeah, honestly, look how fancy that shit. Some of you are shirtless. My god, at least get dressed for the occasion. Alright, that man is dead. The armor you're currently wearing is much better for open fights and increases your health and... You are all out of focus. You used it all up using god-level powers.
You fools. You thought you could stop me.
I think you have an alarm going off.
Yep. That means we gotta end soon. You gotta pick up
We can probably end after this mission. Oh my god. Your phone does not just let me quickly dismiss an alarm. It's like, no, you have to press this and then you have to hold this.
Yeah, it's because of the app I use, and I like that. It makes me wake up in the morning. Or if there's something I have to do, I can't just press it and silence it. I have to actually...
Silence!
Let's go.
Alright, he's in the inn. He's in the inn.
He's inside.
You're inside. Yeah, this is a great technique for finding him. I went under the inn. I'm even more in the inn.
Hey, he wasn't here. Well, I was just making sure he didn't escape, you know?
It would have made more sense if he was down there, since he's trying to hide.
Yeah, exactly. See?
But Shane, your gamer powers allow you to know exactly where he is.
Oh, you're right.
There's nowhere to run, Sogen.
You destroyed Clan Adachi.
I was only a messenger.
For who?
Knowledge does not end.
Oh, shut up!
You know nothing of suffering.
Masako.
Kick his ass.
My family, one by one. It took days. But I'm going to leave you for the wolves.
We need him alive to tell us who he serves.
Our world has changed. Men of vision must rise to face it. And those in the way must be removed.
They were children!
Can you back the camera out a little bit?
I would have just started cutting off fingers.
Yeah.
Never going to talk.
We still need information. There has to be something we can use.
But Shane, that's not the Jedi way.
Search outside. I'll deal with things in here.
Find me when you're done.
Oh, good. There were some supplies here.
Yeah.
14 of them.
14 supplies. Like tacks and marbles.
And hardtack. You know what hardtack is?
A tack that's not easy.
No, it's a type of cracker they made in olden times for travel, because you know you would travel used to take weeks and months, not days at the longest, and because it was so long, you needed food that could last a long time. So they made this type of cracker that was really, really dry and really, really thick. But because it could last for months without going bad. But it was so hard that to eat it, you'd have to boil it in water first for it to be chewable.
Ah, old life.
They've run out of food. Must have been here a while.
Me nowadays, why isn't this device that sends signals to space loading faster? Piece of junk!
People back in the day, oh, this cracker is so hard it broke my tooth, but I have nothing else to eat.
You've got a list of conspirators. I wonder why they wrote list of conspirators at the top of this list.
In case any of us ever got murdered.
At the bottom here it says, just so anyone wants to know, we're the ones who are guilty of betraying the clan of Dutch. Here are our names, addresses, and personal fears.
And favorite color was written down too? Yeah, I don't know why we did that. That was James's idea.
Least favorite color? What's this section?
Clan symbol.
Some guy put least favorite color and fear in the same section. He must be an idiot. The color red. Oh no, he's just
clan. Moving in to take control. We have to stop them.
I will.
You cannot do it alone. When my uncle hears of this, he will not rest until the traitors pay for what they did. Help me.
Why do I feel like his uncle is the traitor?
Everyone who hurt you.
Together. When you need help rescuing your uncle, I will be there.
Thank you, lady.
So now this is another series of side missions.
Yeah, you can go down and hunt each conspirator until to get revenge.
Like how with Sensei Ishikawa, the archer, there's this series of missions tracking his student who betrayed him, and with her, yeah, it's helping her get her revenge.
Oh, I got 2 in 1. Nice.
And you killed people in a hotel. That's always big for anybody's legend. Much bigger than uncovering a literally legendary heavenly strike.
Let's to be fair, nobody you could just tell them it's like, oh yeah, that's true. But then they see the hotel and they're like, oh well, you know.
Like, hey, did you hear Jin went to a hotel? My God.
Even marked Jin was here.
All right, I am gonna blast through the chat now. Inari will strike you down for not petting her fox. I agree. Ninja Guard is still in training. Have you played Sekiro? Not yet. A samurai fights with honor, and he pets the foxes. By the way, I started watching Metatron because you recommended him. He is interesting / cool. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, he's a really nice guy. He's commented really nice things on some of my videos, and he's shouted me out before, so I thought I'd shout him out. Sir, your katana is dirty. Shall I clean it? No, I want my tanto cleaned. But sir, it's in perfect condition. Clean it! Are you going to review episode 4 of Percy Jackson? Yes, I'll do every episode. Maybe I will start calling Heracles Hercules because I'm Roman now. And because Metatron has such interesting stuff about Rome. Yeah, he has a lot of Roman content. To continue Bronze Age Mom's earlier joke, make me a Disney princess or I'll tell my father. Artemis, we're Disney. We're more powerful than Zeus. In fact, we own Zeus. Have you heard of a show called The Almighty Johnsons? It's a bunch of brothers and the people they know who are Norse gods, who are trapped in a cycle of being reincarnated as mortals due to a curse put on them, and the only way to break it is to reunite Odin and Frigg. Okay, people have recommended I check out The Almighty Johnsons. I did not know that was the reason, so that's interesting. You should do a review on Thor: Hammer of the Gods. It's a really bad Sci-Fi Channel horror movie. Ooh, okay. Thank you for telling me about that. I'm sorry, but chasing birds was more important than your family. They have Naga and Balance disguised as guards in order to break it. Oh, Yuki wants a life tip.
If you ever find yourself in ancient Tsushima, ally yourself with the great samurai, Jin, and he will protect you and your family.
Okay, weird that you did that in a Jamaican accent, but alright.
Man.
Thanks for following, Twitchy. I'm sure the dead children will understand. Jesus. GTA Vice City took place in the 80s. GTA London took place in 1969. I didn't even know there was a GTA London.
Yeah, me neither.
No, you can't have different beliefs and still get along. All good people agree with me about everything. I love you guys. Daughter update. I got Dulaire's Greek myths. Hey! Cannot wait until she's old enough for them. I read her a little, but I don't think she understands anything yet. You're gonna have the dynamic me and my mom had with that book. That's gonna be cute. Have to go now. Bye. Not a bad time. We're wrapping up, honestly. They were able to go Lord of Darkman. Anyways, I have to go now. I think we picked the right time to wrap up, because now Baron's leaving too. When you do your Norse God of War Inaccuracy video, don't forget to email me. Sure. Hi, a Mongolian here. Hello, dead buddy. There's a Mongolian here literally named I Dead Buddy because we've killed so many Mongolians.
And thank you for following.
Sorry for killing all your friends, but yes, thank you for following. Now, if I find myself in ancient Tsushima, I'm siding with the foxes. Not a bad choice. They will give you lots of charm slots. Alright.
That's where we gotta end.
So, we gotta end it here because we're gonna go watch the new Percy Jackson episode.
So, thank you all for joining us back for the first stream in a while, and our first stream of the year.
Yeah, actually.
So, Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you all for being here. I will see you tomorrow for... I don't know what I'm gonna play tomorrow. We'll find out before then, or right then, I don't know. You know, things happen.
He'll find out after the stream what he'll
after
be playing.
these messages. Anyways, Andrew, anything you want to say real quick?
Thanks so much for getting the channel to 1 million followers, or subscribers. It means a ton to me. Thanks for all your wonderful support over these past years. Thanks for being in this stream. It honestly feels really good, and yeah, we're both turning 30 soon, so that's a thing.
Yes, thank you guys all for everything you guys have done. We'll see you again. Thank you for all the gifted subs. Thank you for all the bits and anything else that you've dropped today. I hope you have a wonderful day. Stay safe, stay smart, stay healthy. Most importantly, be thankful for everything and everyone in your life. And the #1 rule in the Dragon's Den: don't believe in yourself. Believe in me, who believes in you. Bye-bye.